Good morning, everybody. We're on day 15 of our Minute Bible Verses. Today we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 24, verses 17 through 20. And it reads, "Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When they stumble, do not let your heart rejoice, or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. Do not fret because of evildoers or be envious of the wicked, for the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out." So, there's two parts to these verses. The first one is 17 and 18. We'll talk about those first. So, do not gloat when your enemy falls when they stumble. Do not let your heart rejoice, or the Lord will see and disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. Pretty straightforward. What we're reading here is the Lord is saying, don't rejoice and be happy when your enemy falls. So when whoever you have a grudge against, whoever you are fighting with, whoever you hate in this world, you should not rejoice when you see them stumbling and falling, because the Lord will disapprove and turn his wrath away from them. And really, what I think the point trying to get put across is you shouldn't wish ill things on other people, despite your relationship with them, how negative it is. Kind of that thing, you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. You shouldn't wish anything on your worst enemy, because that's not what we're called to do. We're called to love. We're called to forgive. We're called to take care of each other. And I think this verse is really covering that. And it says, do not gloat when your enemy falls. I think it's the emphasis isn't as much as don't gloat when your enemy falls, but we should try to not gloat about our enemies at all, because they shouldn't be enemies. Like I said, we should be taking care of each other. So that's that first part. Second part, verses 19 and 20 read, "Do not fret because of evildoers or be envious of the wicked, for the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out." So for this, I immediately think of every celebrity, every rich person that we see out there. I think out of that group of elites, whatever you want to call them, very, very, very few of them have Christ in their heart. And at the end of the day, when we all breathe our last breath, you and I and other believers will be going to eternal paradise with Jesus, when those people are going to be so caught in the materialistic world, they're so worried about being selfish and holding on to their self as an image and being so self-loving that they aren't going to be there. And that's what these verses are talking about. Don't be envious of those people, because they're really not living life the right way. They might have everything going for them down here on earth, but down here on earth is not where you want things going for you. You want things going for you in the afterlife, when we pass away and we're with Jesus. We'll get to Revelation and stuff later on, I'm sure, in this series, but if you've ever read Revelation, you know that there's a lot of bad times coming, and earth is not the place you want to be. Earth is not a great place, not because of Jesus is doing, but because of humans doing. We war with each other, we kill each other. It's not what Jesus had in mind for paradise. And whenever all those people are worried about what's going on down here on earth, you keep worrying about what's going on in the afterlife, and working towards that relationship with Jesus. And I promise you'll be better off than any billionaire who's ever lived here on earth. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.